And welcome here live to the first stream of the Fires Nation YouTube channel. This is our first game of the year between the Chapelgate Yellow Jackets and the Curley Friars. Curley coming in off a 8-game win streak, looking to make it 9 here. Currently undefeated in the conference, 15-4 overall. Chapelgate a little farther down at 4th place in the conference, 3-3 with a 9-10 record overall. Looks to be an interesting game presented here today. Curley in first place. We've had some good teams in the past, but this team really shaping up to possibly be a real title contender team. Possibly looking to go far in the playoffs. As the players take the court for the tip-off. Nap to tip off for Curley. Along with Carroll, Boykin, Johnson, and Brandon all starting. Chapelgate to win the tip. Immediately off the break. Layup missed off the rim now. Knapp with the contest. Boykin takes it here. Gets the Knapp. Looking Carroll. Spot up three-pointer. Rattling in and out. Chapelgate taking it. First true possession of the game. Going down right wing. Trying to work on Carroll. Foul called. Never mind, travel called. Basket will not count. Ball back to Curley. 7:30 left here in this first quarter. Carroll to take it up. Chapelgate a simple man-to-man. Curley just swinging it around. Curley running a 5 out here. Looking to try to go all perimeter players outside. A Knapp three-pointer, that's on the way, and that is good. Knapp starting the game off with a bang. Stolen by Boykin, narrowly able to keep it in. Gonna go off Chapelgate, Curley will keep the ball. That's gonna be a key element for Curley throughout the game, really forcing turnovers, getting up in their press, and gaining extra possessions here. As an early timeout by Chapelgate. Only a minute in here, and we've already seen Curley really get to what they do, which is space and pace, really working to try to push the ball when they can, really try to force turnovers, and then simple 5-out stuff, just trying to get the shooters open. And then once Chapelgate starts closing out to that, working it inside on passes, pump fakes, simple stuff like that, but Knapp hitting a three-pointer earlier really helped with that. Both teams break from the timeout. Curley to inbound it. Works it to Johnson in the backcourt. Chapelgate playing a far out man-to-man. Getting called for a foul here. A little bit of an arm bar. Ref's not content to let that go. Sometimes you'll see that. Sometimes he has a play on, but not today. Johnson gets it to Carroll. He hands it off to Brandon. Boykin driving inside, pump fake. And one. Finishes with a great inside finish. Just hanging there and working right through the contact for that nice bucket. As Curley jumped out to a quick 5-0 lead, possibly 6-0 pending the free throw. Look for Curley to again press out of this with the free throw make. With Johnson at the front of the press. Trapping here. Dangerous cross-court pass, nearly kept it. Curley stole it now. A lob up to Knapp. That was a purely business decision right there, not wanting to get posterized right there. Breaks up the lob to Knapp, but you could see all the way what Johnson's intentions were right there. Curley inbounded here, gets it to Knapp. He works inside, little baby hook in and out. Chapelgate looking to get on the board the first time today. Nearly a minute and a half gone here. Driving right side. Pass inside. Contested by Brandon and Knapp, but a good finish inside. Makes it 6-2. Carroll with it here. Gets it to Brandon, pump fake inside. Chapelgate called for a reach though. Got a little greedy there. Maybe could have cut him off, moved his feet, but went with a lazy reach, but that'll give Curley an inbound right here. Johnson to inbound it. Gets it to Knapp. Knapp pump fakes. Tries to get that to Brandon, but tipped away and out of bounds for another Curley inbound. Going all the way up top to Boykin here. He looks for Johnson in the corner. Johnson three-pointer, a little far, but Brandon with the nice rebound. Knapp swinging to Boykin here. Boykin with a nice behind-the-back move. Pulls back. Hits back iron, though. But ball free, though. As Carroll pressing the point guard up top. Trying to shake free from Carroll's strong defense. Boykin tried to jump the pass, went right through his hands. Corner three-pointer in and out. Chapelgate staying with it. Still no good. Carroll collects. Looking for Boykin in the corner. He goes back to Carroll. Power dribble inside, but couldn't get the finish. Long pass. Knocked away by Knapp. Chapelgate retains possession. Inside block by Knapp, though. Was not fooled for a second on the pump fake. Boykin tries to go up inside, but blocked by Chapelgate. Knapp inside, finishing with the left hand. Curley extends the lead to 8-2. Frenetic pace for the past 30 seconds here. Both teams getting back and forth, but no team able to get into a bucket until Josh Knapp breaks the stalemate. Johnson all the way up there, reaches for it. Not able to keep it in bounds, but solid defensive effort. Chapelgate to inbound it. Driving right here. Tried to get it by Knapp. Knapp's long arms. There to knock it away. Chapelgate trying to get the loose ball. Knocks it out of bounds, and Curley will take it. First sub of the game, Sam Walter coming in for Josh Knapp. Knapp playing for 4 minutes so far, but really being involved in almost every Curley bucket so far. Johnson holding at the top here. Calling the play. Getting everyone spaced out. Swings it over to Brandon. Carroll to Walter here. Down to Brandon in the corner. Curley just swinging around now. Chapelgate now in more of a zone. Dropping out of the man-to-man they had earlier. Johnson thought about it. Passes it up. Three-pointer no good by Boykin. Brandon with another athletic rebound, but throws that ball away and trying to get it to Walter. Curley's still in the press. I don't expect to see them come out of that. No matter how high this score rises, I really don't think Curley will be coming out of that press anytime soon. Travel called here as Curley will take the ball back. It's really sloppy so far by Chapelgate. Turnovers, and even when they're not turning it over, missed buckets right at the rim. I mean, that'll hurt you against any team, let alone this Curley team who's really been cashing in on almost everything, getting the line consistently. Curley swinging around up top here. Get to Walter in the high post, but he traveled though, and it'll go back to Chapelgate. Carroll guarding the point guard here. Trying to drive right here. Driving right into Carroll. And he's going to get the foul call. Chapelgate going to need to do that consistently. They really haven't been shooting great from the outside, so getting to the line might help to at least loosen the rim up a bit. Well, the first one is good. Second free throw on the way here. That one's also good. Cuts the lead to 8 for Curley. Nearly 5 minutes gone here in this first quarter. Johnson over to Boykin here. Looking to Brandon in the corner. He thought about it. Sides against it. Carroll with the screen from Walter. Gets it Johnson. His three-pointer right side. Slightly long as Chapelgate will take it here. Boykin with a little schoolyard to reach there. Didn't move his feet there, but tried to get the reach in from behind. Lofting all the way across the court here. Chapelgate doing a lot of that so far. A lot of long looping passes. Those don't work out the whole game. Chapelgate got Brandon up in the air there. Gone for fouls. They'll go back to the line. First free throw on the way is good. Chapelgate's going to be important to, if you're not really shooting well from the outside, to at least hit your free throws here. I mean, they're free, as the name implies, so they're really taking advantage of them is going to be crucial. The second one, no good. Carroll with the rebound. Fumbling around with it, but takes it. Gets out to Johnson here. Curley looking to swing it around here. Carroll to Johnson in the corner. He goes by. Tries to finish inside, can't get it. Chapelgate takes the rebound here. Curley a couple inefficient possessions in a row here. That's uncharacteristic for them. It's a great pass inside. A mini lob right there. Cuts the Curley down to 1 here, 8-7. Only 2 minutes left here in the first quarter. These couple buckets seem to get Chapelgate back to life here. Johnson taking it up top for Curley. Swing it to Brandon. He goes baseline, and he finishes with a nice left-hand finish. Curley getting back in their press here. Carroll maintaining the pressure on Chapelgate. Chapelgate swinging it around here. Getting the screen up top. Throwing it to the corner here. Rebound short. Brandon with another athletic rebound. Constant theme here in this first quarter. Boykin pulls it out here, looks to isolate. Swings it to Johnson. Johnson to Carroll here. Walter in the corner. Boykin trying to drive inside, slips it off to Brandon. He fumbles with it, but gets out to Carroll, whose jumper goes in and out. Ball fell for right there, but it's going to look like going to be a foul on Curley. Loose ball fouls. Chapelgate will take the ball. Curley seeming content for this last minute or so. For most of this first quarter, ride out most of their subs. Only sub being Walter for Knapp. Just going to stick with the starters. Looking to space out here, trying to isolate, but nothing much going against Johnson. Jump shot off the rim here. Boykin takes it here. He takes it right down the middle, but he pulls it back out. Carroll to Walter in the corner. His three-pointer on the way. It's good! As Walter extends the Curley lead out to 6 here. Carroll guarding up top here. As Johnson forces the turnover there. Resisting the temptation to reach there. Forces the player to go out of bounds there. And Curley will get the near last possession of this first quarter. Be crucial for Curley, maybe get a nice bucket here. In a game like this, a difference between 6, 8, or not possibly even 9 is a little crucial. If Curley can get a bucket here, that would really help. The Chapelgate zone is running all over the place right here. Curley swing as Brandon goes baseline with it. I was about to say swing it, but sometimes just driving it right to the basket is what's going to work, as Curley ends this first quarter up 15-7 with an 8-point lead. Curley started off hot with a 6-0 lead, then kind of lost sight of what their offensive vision kind of was, which is really getting the pace and getting the space by really forcing turnovers and simply making shots. But ended the quarter just all right. Now we're up 15-7. Chapelgate not really offensively efficient. A lot of sloppy passing, turnovers. Curley lucky to get away with a couple of them. Curley probably could have had even more than they already did. But they have been efficient from the free throw line, getting there. And sometimes when the three ball's not working, you really need to rely on the free throws. If Chapelgate really wants to get in this game, though, they really got to start making inside shots, though. I mean, they're getting to the rim, and when Curley has found them, sometimes getting to the line, that's productive. But you got to make simple layups. Curley's putting layups in. You're not going to be able to keep pace with a team like this. As both teams break for the quarter. Odom Lee coming in for Curley. Johnson with it here. Odom Lee with it in the corner. Johnson at the high post. Walter stepping into it. His three-pointer, bang! Walter lining up his second three-pointer of the game, and he starts to be feeling it. Curley has to be pleased with the production from that position right there. You sub in Knapp, you get that type of production, and then you sub in Walter, or you put it in Knapp to start the game. Great production. Sub in Walter, 2 3-pointers, and Curley extended the lead out to 18-7. As an illegal screen, we'll give Curley the ball back. Chapelgate come in their own little full court man-to-man, but they get it into Johnson easily. Johnson spacing it out here. Swinging it over to Boykin. Down to Odom Lee in the corner. Up top to Walter. Boykin in the corner, driving baseline. Looks to get it to Walter, who swings to Odom Lee. Great passing, a little short. But great overall passing, though. You can't be pissed about that. Again, a long bounce pass by Chapelgate. Not really what you want to be looking for. Curley with their heads turned there. They really get away with it, but looking on the block here. Tipped away by Boykin. No backcourt. Driving wildly inside. Draws the foul, though, on Boykin. That will prompt a sub in by Knapp for Boykin. Maybe not the best offensive shot you maybe want if you're the coach for Chapelgate, but you're getting to the line and they're making them at a consistent rate. So you really can't, at the end of the day, you can't be too mad about it, because that cuts the Curley lead down to 10 with a minute and a half nearly gone here in the second quarter. Chapelgate trying to counter Curley's press with a little full court man of their own. Not much doing for Carroll, though, as Carroll just easily takes it over the half court. Odom Lee driving with it here. Gets over a Knapp in the corner. He lines up a three-pointer, and that's good! The center position so far today for Curley has really been completely nailing three-pointers. Walter and Knapp have accounted for a ton of Curley's points so far. Chapelgate looking to get inside here. No foul called. Walter with his hands straight up. Good finish through the contact for Chapelgate as they cut the lead to 21-11. Johnson with a great behind-the-back move. Looking for Knapp. Left it a little short. Chapelgate steals it. But an errant pass by Chapelgate. You just can't be doing that. They were lucky to get a turnover on a Curley fast break. That's normally where Curley scores their points, so to stop them right there should be productive, and you gotta at least get points out of that, or not immediately turn it back over. Curley takes possession of it with Johnson up top. Screen by Knapp. Johnson going right here. Foul inside as Johnson will take 2 free throws here. Just a simple little move there. Nothing too complex from Curley right there. Sometimes you just have the advantage and you just take it, go right, get fouled. Johnson's first free throw in and out, no good. Johnson's second free throw here. That one is good and extends the Curley lead out to 23-11. Or 22-11, excuse me. Chapelgate, another long looping pass. This one not intercepted. Cross-court swing pass here. Their three-pointer no good off back rim. Zodomley goes up to Johnson here. Johnson, great behind the back move. Beautiful move by Johnson. A behind the back to an in and out. Just gorgeous with a nice right-hand floater going to the left. Not easy at all. But he made it look easy as Curley extends the lead to 24-11. Chapelgate swinging it around here. Thought about a three-pointer. Looking in the corner here. Three-pointer off back rim. Johnson takes it again. See what he can do. Gets it to Carroll. Carroll finishing with the left side. As Curley extends the lead to 26-11 here. Curley still in their press, even though the lead's 15. Another long looping pass. All these developments have Chapelgate calling the timeout here. As there's 4:42 left in the second quarter, Curley really got some momentum right here. Past minute or so, hitting three-pointers, forcing turnovers, getting good buckets inside. Especially the beautiful move from Johnson right there. That was gorgeous right there. Behind the back, doing in and out, not an easy move at all. Unless you're Kyrie Irving or Steph Curry, but Johnson made it look easy, and that was a quality bucket for Curley. May only be 2 points on the scoreboard, but the crowd surely enjoyed that one. As Chapelgate breaks on the timeout. If you're Chapelgate, you really want to cut down on the sloppiness. I mean, a lot of it is they're getting open looks. Curley's just making their open looks. Chapelgate really has had a couple open looks, but not able to convert. Able to force a couple turnovers on sloppy passes by Curley, but they compounded with their own sloppy passes, and that really put them down in this hole, down 15 in only the second quarter. They swing it around up top. Another long shot, but they're able to hit the offensive boards here. Blocked by Walter, but they're going to call a foul there. Just barely beat the shot clock there, never hit rim. Less than a second to go there, but they get to go to the free throw line. That's the first free throw for Chapelgate's good. Second free throw on the way. That one in and out as Knapp takes the rebound, hands it off to Carroll. Knapp with it here. High pass, but only corrals it in. Going baseline. Tried to find O'Banner, but taken away by Chapelgate. Swinging it around. Another missed three-pointer, though, by Chapelgate. There's a common theme there. Open shot, a shot that Curley's made a couple times this game, but just not able to cash it in for Chapelgate. Carroll breaking his defender down. Thought about shooting it, but went out to Knapp, who goes off back rim. Trying to drive the middle here. Ball tipped around here. Chapelgate still retaining possession. Jump shot looking a little short there as Knapp corrals it. Gets it Odom Lee. Thought about pushing it, but pulls it back out. Carroll working one-on-one, mid-range. No good. Ball still bouncing around though. It's going to be a tie-up. Should be white ball, first jump ball of the game. Correction, it's going to be blue ball. Chapelgate ball. Chapelgate with a mid-range jumper here. Another jumper no good by them. As White to take it here. Going to Odom Lee in the corner. Curley swinging around here. White up top with it, trying to drive. Gets it to Odom Lee. Before Odom Lee can get to the basket, he traveled and go back. Ball will go back to Chapelgate. Curley coach is really emphasizing to slow it down here. Curley really doesn't have to play at a fast pace right here. I mean, their game is pace and space, but not in a half-court setting. You really want to be pacing in a more fast break style. And with the fifth and being up 14 already, now 12, they really don't need to rush it. Chapelgate's last bucket cuts the lead down to 26-14. With only 2 minutes left here in the second quarter. Green to White. Odom Lee in the corner. Brandon up top. He drives right. Goes back left. The beautiful left-hand finish. Another athletic play by Brandon here today. Sends the Curley back up to 14. Chapelgate swinging at baseline. Working in the middle. Baby hook a little short. Brandon just pushing it right side out. Running all the defenders. Dropping it off. Basket not going to count, though. Going to be fouled right before the shot. But Curley's in the bonus. It'll be a 1-and-1. Brandon to take it here. Brandon's first free throw is good, and he'll earn another one. Isaiah Brown now coming in for Odom Lee. Second free throw off back rim. Chapelgate corrals it. Swinging around up top. Trying to break down Curley's zone defense. Shot in the corner. Brandon tried to close out. Nice effort in the closeout, but unfortunately took out a Chapelgate player in the process. And that'll put him at the line for 3 shots right there. Not what you want to do there. With Chapelgate's poor shooting today, you could have been standing on the baseline. I'm not sure they would have made it, but they've been converting from the free throw line, so as they make the first one. Not really what you want there. Wasn't bad effort. Good effort in trying to close out. That's what you want to do, but you want to stop a little short of the shooter. As Knapp comes back in here with 1:29 left, the first half. And third free throw is good. And that little development right there, a little 3-point swing right there. And now they're coming out in a little more aggressive press. They're trying to trap. Curley gets right through that. They got right through, but then they threw it away. Didn't look like the press was working, but Green threw it away. As Chapelgate earns another possession right here. They wouldn't have any shot here in the second half. The little run here, getting a couple buckets, making a couple shots might help out. Mid-range jumper, and that's good. Cuts the lead down to 10 here. Chapelgate not able to establish a press there, but looking more for a half-court trap. Tipped. Able to keep the ball in bounds. Looking inside, and they finish. And they've cut it down to 8. A great run by Chapelgate right here, really making it a game for the end of the half. Half-court trap. Throw it away again. Chapelgate driving inside. A nearly putback slam. Not sure if the hands ever touched the rim, but a great putback cuts the Curley lead down to 6. Curley uncharacteristically falling apart right here. There's a travel called on White right there. Curley really looking flustered out there, just uncharacteristic of them. That's not what they do to other teams, just completely turning them over and making runs, but the shoe was just on the other foot right there. And the Curley lead is now 6 right before the half, but Chapelgate, chance to cut it even more. Another foul inside. That'll put Chapelgate at the line again, where they've been deadly efficient. Curley can't be pleased with how this half's ending so far. A bucket would definitely help, but the damage has mostly been done there. I mean, it's a 10-0 run right now. That is not what you want. Got to have some kind of response for the end of the half here. This wasn't looking like much of a game, but Chapelgate, the short little run here, may have found something. As Curley will get the last shot of the half, presumably, barring any unforeseen circumstances. Johnson with it up top. 4, 3, over to Brown. His mid-range jumper, no good. And that will end the half as Chapelgate ends the half on an 11-0 run. Curley really shocking right there. Really got what they do the best, really got turned against them right there to end the half. So Curley will only go in up 29-25. We are back here live for the start of the second half between Curley and Chapelgate. Chapelgate ended the half on an 11-0 run here, but now it's Curley's turn to respond in kind. I mean, the way Chapelgate really did it is basically how Curley plays most of the game, so it wouldn't really be surprising to see Curley come out and try to do what Chapelgate, replicate what Chapelgate just did at the end of the half. It's Carroll's mid-range. Start that in and out. Brandon with the offensive rebound. Looking to reset it here. Brandon dribbles it here. Hands it off to Knapp. Carroll bringing down his defender. Inside, no foul call. Pair in contact, but no foul call. Chapelgate will take their first possession of the second half. Working on Johnson here. Screen frees the shooter. Travel though. Not able to get the shot off. That's what a good contest would do for Curley so far. A good contest right there forces that travel. Shooter wasn't completely sure about shooting that, and getting the hand in his face forced the travel right there. Johnson fakes to use a screen by Knapp. Johnson fires away from a three-pointer. No good, but Brandon with another offensive rebound, and he just pulls this one out. Curley trying to play at a slower pace here, not give in to Chapelgate's up-tempo pressure style that got them at the end of the first half. Boykin, nice inside finish. Puts the Curley lead at 6. Curley coming out with a bigger press here. Carroll still guarding the point. Curley looking to possibly half-court trap there. Wasn't able to get it right there. Chapelgate will go baseline, draw a foul. On the floor. Being inbound for Chapelgate. Looking in the middle. Found a man who finishes over Knapp. As the Curley cut back down to 4. 31-27. Nearly 2 minutes gone so far, the third quarter. Carroll with it here. Trying to break down the defender. Foul going to be on the floor though. Not going to count the finish as Curley will get it inbound. Looking inside the Knapp. Ball tipped. Chapelgate coming away with it here. Before the travel called though, timeout. Chapelgate will get it here. Just trying to maintain possession, try to avoid the traveling call right there. As Chapelgate possibly with a score here could cut it to one possession. Definitely an interesting development from the 15-point game we had earlier, where it really seemed like Chapelgate looked all types out of sorts, not really being able to make shots, not really being able to muster any offense outside the free throw line. It really didn't look like a winnable game, and then they came out, they pressured Curley, got Curley off their game, and it's been that way ever since. Curley in the timeout here. Although it's not their timeout, they're definitely going to keep needing it here, keep getting composure, regain the momentum they had earlier in the game. Curley probably trying to look to set up some of the shooters here. They had Walter and Knapp hitting a bunch of three-pointers earlier, and Johnson and Carroll have been great probing inside against defense. So it'll definitely look for those four to definitely be involved in the game plan, offensive game plan going forward. But first, before Curley can go on offense, they got to worry about guarding Chapelgate on defense. As they'll come out on the full court press here. Every person got a man here. Johnson with his back towards the inbounder. They're probably going to trap whatever comes in. I was wrong, they're not. Just going to go with a man-to-man. Boykin try to go with the reach. That gets run by. Mid-range jumper is good by Chapelgate, and that's been a real turn from one half to the other. Chapelgate couldn't make a jumper. Now in this little run, they've been really knocking down jumpers. Three-pointer by Carroll. Bang! It is good. Curley puts the lead back out to 5 again. Carroll with a nice three-pointer. A nice little response by Curley after only being up 2. Driving baseline. Aaron pass. Taken away by Boykin. Given to Johnson here. He goes inside. Nice bang shot right there. Just simple, effective dribble moves as they're going to Chapelgate look to go deep. Knocked away there by Brandon. But again, Johnson with just the sweet dribble moves though. That one a little simpler than his behind the back in and out before, but still very nice, making the left-hand floater with the right hand look pretty easy. Chapelgate finishes a little baby hook inside, cuts the lead down to 3. Driving inside, Johnson, and 1! Good finish, just maintaining his composure through the contact. Current lead out to 7 now. Nearly 3 minutes gone here in this third quarter. Current lead out to 8 here. Curry looking to trap that here. Chapelgate able to break the press. Good passing inside. Knocked away by Knapp though. Great defensive recovery. As Boykin was heading straight towards the basket, Chapelgate just taking the foul there. Smart moves. Boykin been a great finisher inside so far. Curley would take it on the side inbound. Up 7 here. Throwing it backcourt to Johnson. Looking to half-court trap this here as soon as Johnson comes over. Gonna get called for a block there. Wasn't the hardest foul of all, but refs called it, so Curley maintained possession. Chapelgate tipping it away here, but Johnson takes possession. Great move inside. Johnson getting free, and great dish to Brandon. Johnson elusive with the dribble moves today. Just been keeping defenders at bay. Sets up an easy finish for Brandon. That's exactly what you want if you're Curley right there. Just getting easy buckets. You like when when Knapp and Walter can make three-pointers. Sometimes getting an easy bucket by Brandon is exactly what you want. If Chapelgate gets an offensive rebound here, but Brandon knocks it away. Boykin looking inside. He's going to avoid the defender and get a right-hand finish as Curley extends the lead back up to double digits for the first time this quarter. 42-31 here with a little under 4 left in this third quarter. Chapelgate looking inside here. Going to go no call there. No block or charge there. Chapelgate score the bucket. Knapp's got it here right side. He swings over to Johnson. Johnson calmly steps into a three-pointer. That's no good. Brandon tries for an offensive rebound, couldn't get it. Mid-range jumper for Chapelgate. Another one good. Again, this has just been a common theme. They've been actually able to get easy jumpers to go this past couple minutes as they cut the lead, Curley down to 7, prompts a Curley timeout. Curley starting to get some things this half that you can really look forward to. Johnson with great point guard play so far, really creating opportunities for himself and for his teammates so far. And being able to force a couple turnovers here. That's exactly what you want. But still a little sloppy, not exactly what you want. Maybe defensively looked maybe a little more robust. Chapelgate finally starting to make jumpers here, but probably going to need a little more on the defensive end here to really gain the lead. They cut it down to 1 possession, but it's back up to 7. as they're not electing to go into man-to-man, but rather just go and trap whatever first comes in. Trying to throw Curley off, but Curley breaks this one. Brandon in the corner, thought about it. Pulls it back out. Chapelgate reaching for it here, takes it from Knapp. They're able to get it. As Johnson comes away with the scrum, that's going to be a foul on Chapelgate. Curley lucky to escape that one with the ball. Watch, as soon as Carroll crosses half court, they're going to trap him hard. Ball tipped. Chapelgate will keep it away. Going inside, finishing over Carroll. Great adjustment in midair. As that cuts the Curley down to 5, possibly 4 with a possible made free throw. Walter to come in for Knapp here. As with 2:54 left in the third quarter, Chapelgate is cutting the lead once again. Free throw, rolling off the rim. Curley will take possession here. Again, they're going to trap Johnson. It's basic half-court trap. They're going to trap Johnson as soon as he gets over half-court. Johnson sensing that, gets it over to Carroll. Carroll escapes it, but now he's going to get trapped. But he works it over to Johnson. Again, they're going to look to trap Johnson. Long looping pass. Good swing over to Carroll. His three-pointer in the corner. Long. Boykin fighting for it, but it's going to be off Chapelgate, and Curley will win the inbound there. That's just good hard-fought basketball. Good zone defense. Good swing by Curley. Gets an open shot. No good fall for the rebound. Curley wins it. Carroll trying to work free here. Boykin's three-pointer on the way. Off back iron, no good. As Johnson picks up a foul in the backcourt, not really what you want there. And that draws Chapelgate further to the bonus, or closer to the bonus. Not really what you want to be doing there. You'll take your fouls inside, but right there is really not where you want them, especially on a star point guard like Caleb. Chapelgate trying to go baseline here. Let him get off to their big man. Working it back outside. Shot clock under 10 now. Spin jumper. Boykin called for the foul there. Questionable call. It wouldn't seem to be bailed out right there. Foul trouble for Boykin though. That's his third. Not a problem. Knapp to come in for him. Chapelgate has cut the lead down to 4. Probably not the most efficient shot offensively for Chapelgate, but they've gotten the line and they keep making the free throws. As that cuts the Curley lead down to just 1 possession. And Chapelgate's still in that half-court trap. Not able to get into it. Curley gets to Brandon. Johnson over to Carroll. Carroll to Brandon. Looks back to Carroll, who finishes a good finish inside. Curley extends the lead back to 5. Curley just sticking into man-to-man here. Working away by Johnson. No good though. Brandon taking it. Tried to find Walter. The ball tipped. Chapelgate taking it here, trying to push it. Pass into the corner. This three-pointer up top is good by Chapelgate. As that seems to get Chapelgate energized right here, cutting the lead only down to 2. The fans, the bench, and the players all seem to be excited for Chapelgate right here. After only 3 points on the scoreboard, but seem to be pretty large for them. As Curley swinging around here. Johnson reaching foul up top on Chapelgate. Not very much of a reason behind that foul. Tried to go for the steal there, but didn't really get any part of the ball there. They're waiting to trap Johnson, but he avoids it. Carroll in the corner, he's being trapped. Gets called for travel there. Trapped by Chapelgate, forced to travel. As Chapelgate with a chance to tie or take the lead here for the first time all game. Curley still sticking in their man-to-man. Chapelgate trying to drive inside here. Knocked away by Brandon. And touched last by Chapelgate. As Curley looks to try to get possibly the last possession here in this third quarter. Third quarter started out strong for Curley, but Aaron pass nearly taken away, but Johnson keeps it. Curley trying to end this third quarter well. Quarter that started off well, but had good in the middle, but possibly a bad ending. Walter looking for Knapp. Inside to Brandon, who finishes right before the clock expires. And the Curley lead will be 46-42 going into the third quarter. Or going into the fourth quarter. Curley, an inconsistent quarter. Starting off the quarter, not the best execution, not the worst either. Making a little bit of run, pushing it finally back out to double digits. Look at Curley's really regain the momentum, really, especially at home, really look to try to put this one away. Then Chapelgate comes roaring back. Gets a couple of quick turnovers on Curley. Curley's not able to put in, along with a good half-court defense, not able to let Curley get into the sets they want. And now Curley's only up 4 here. And would have been only up 2 without the Brandon bucket as the buzzer expired. As Chapelgate here, they got to feel as if they're right in the game right now. For a while, I felt like they weren't really in it, but they were making a nice run. But now they were within one possession up until about half a second left in the quarter. So they're right there. This game's right there for the taking. I mean, Curley's got to be really looking to try to again be more robust defensively. I mean, a lot of times they let defensive last in the first half, and third quarter looked like they were able to be a little bit better for a couple minutes, but at the end of the half there, they let some easy buckets slip by. Made this one a tight game going into the fourth quarter. And Chapelgate will take it here. Start this final quarter. We're going to try something in the low post possibly. Trying to work on Walter. No travel called there. Block inside by Walter though. Johnson with the spin move, but he spun right into a trap, but he gets out of it. Brandon working on his defender. Driving, flip inside to Walter. Nearly finishes the and one. But he'll go to the line for 2 here, trying to extend the Curley out to 5 or 6. Walter's first free throw. Short off the front rim. Curley's going to be really imperative with the lead, especially in this margin this slim, really trying to make the free throws. I mean, Chapelgate has really been impeccable with their free throw shooting. A marvel really for a high school team to be normally that good at free throw shooting. You'd think most teams would be pretty good with it being free, but most teams it's anything but free. But Chapelgate's really been taking advantage. That could play definitely into their favor late in this one. Chapelgate with it here up top. Working off the screen. Spinning inside. Good fadeaway jumper. Just a good skill move there. Sometimes you don't need to be open. Sometimes you just need to make the shot. Brandon driving left side here. Good finish inside. Curley extends the lead up to 5. Chapelgate looking to press it here. As Curley has an injury right here. Brandon seemed to be hurt. Play will resume here. Reach and foul on Chapelgate. With 6:47 here left in this final quarter. Curley maintains a 5-point lead. They're near the line here, as that foul put them into the bonus. Free throw by Johnson's good. Pushes the Curley lead up to 6. And Johnson now pushes the Curley lead up to 7. Boykin at the top of the press for Curley now. At Chapelgate, got to look to try to get some buckets here. If they're going to really make this a game at the end, they're really going to have to try to get some buckets soon. As soon as I say that, they drive inside for an and one. A quick response there by Chapelgate. As a free throw cuts the Curley lead down to only 4. Chapelgate still sticking in the press here, trying to stick to Johnson like glue. Nearly got to travel there, but Johnson gets it away to Carroll. Back to Johnson up top. Knapp swing to Boykin here, back to Knapp. Shot clock running down here. Got to do something with it. Boykin tries to go inside. Shot clock runs out on him. Uncharacteristic for Curley there. Even when Curley was a little discomforted, they still were able to get some decent shots up there. They got blocked there. Wasn't even able to go for a shot. Uncharacteristic for them. Chapelgate driving inside here. Right-handed finish didn't go. Johnson with here. Trying to push ahead of the trap. Weaving it all the way through. That's just the skill of Johnson right there. Just the skill and the speed, just pushing ahead. Beating the trap. I mean, that's a game breaker right there. You can scheme up all the traps you want, but that's just him outrunning your players. As he gets himself to the line for a 1-on-1. His free throw is good. Earned himself a second and earns Curley a 5-point lead. And now pushes the Curley lead up to 6 here, 53-47, with 5.5 left here in the final quarter. 3-pointer in the corner, no good by Chapelgate. They hit the offensive boards. Hook shot inside, no good. Keeping with it. Foul call inside. A ticky-tacky foul right there. Maybe they say they got him with the body right there because hands were straight up, but Chapelgate will be at the line here. The first free throw is good, predictably. His second free throw, no good though. Walter with it here, trying to get it away. Gonna get called for the foul though. Just a reach in there. Got a little aggressive trying to take it from Walter on the press, but Walter now go down. Now in the double bonus, Curley will get 2 the rest of the way. Big development because Chapelgate's still 1 foul short of the bonus. While Curley's already in the double bonus with 5:25 left. Definitely helped them out. But Curley's got to be looking to make these free throws though. So Walter's first free throw is short. With Chapelgate's efficiency, Curley's really got to be looking to at least try to match that with their own free throw efficiency. Second free throw is good. Extends the Curley lead up to 6 here, 54-48. Chapelgate getting it down the floor quickly. Swing back for a three-pointer. Right side, front iron, no good. Knapp caught in the corner, but gets it over to Johnson. Johnson going behind the back. Just so smooth with behind the back move. Aaron pass by Johnson though. You could see the idea, but just threw it right to the defender. Handing it off here. Pushing it back out of here for Chapelgate. Shot clock under 10. Just throwing it inside. Chapelgate will keep it in, throwing it off a Curley player, but crucial to get a good execution with 5 seconds left on the shot clock. Good big possession here. Chapelgate trying to keep it close, so still a 6-point game. Under 4. Shot long. Did he get it off? The refs are going to give it to him. It was close. Never hit rim. Very close. As Curley is now cut down to 4. Knapp tried to go to Carroll, but Carroll was cutting. Pump fakes and it would force a foul on Walter, as that could cut it. That could cut the Curley lead down to just 1 possession now. Just sloppy pass there by Knapp. Saw the idea, just not on the same page though. Brandon's now looking to come back in. He's going to take Walter's place. This final couple minute stretch. Curley's got all their starters back in. Looking to probably try to end this 4:05 stretch with all the starters. As the Curley lead is now cut down to 3. Johnson calmly taking it over the half-court line. Chapelgate not coming out of any kind of trap here. Carroll in the corner, pump fakes. Thought about it. Johnson up top with it. Using a screen from Knapp. Isolates. Goes inside. Good right-hand finish. Johnson easily probing inside. Nice bucket. Just so effortless for Johnson so far. As with 3.5 left, Curley has a 5-point lead, 56-51. Trying to get inside here. Another foul on the shot right there. Not what you want there for Curley. Chapelgate now would convert inside, but gets the foul, and we go into the line. First free throw, no good. Second free throw, also no good. Rare misses from Chapelgate so far. They've been scarily efficient from the free throw line, but there they missed 2 when it really mattered. Carroll's got it here in the corner. This is not the style Chapelgate wants to be in. They really feasted off Curley when they were really getting more up in the face and really pressing more. As Johnson loses the defender. Works his way all the way inside, but gets called for a travel. Questionable call right there, but Chapelgate will gain the ball. But Chapelgate defensively played a little too lax on Curley, but we're able to force the travel though. Chapelgate's got to be, 2 missed free throws last possession's got to be important to really get a bucket here. 2.5 left, still plenty of time, anything can happen, but really got to look to get a bucket here. Backdoor cut, Johnson read that all the way. Because Johnson fouled here. Curley in the double bonus. Not exactly the possession Chapelgate wanted to have there. getting a chance to redeem themselves out of the 2 missed free throws, then throwing it away and allowing Johnson to get quickly down the other end for a guaranteed 2 free throws. Walter to come in for Brandon here. 2:37 left. John's second free throw is good. Next sends the lead out to 7. This will be a timeout on the floor here, as Curley up 7 with 2:37 left here in this final quarter. Curley looking to maybe just try to be efficient in their final, not trying to get rattled like they were at the end of the first half, but just trying to close out this half. Just trying to close the game out. Really, I mean they're up 7. They're in control. Just got to make free throws, not turn the ball over, and not allow easy 3-pointers by Chapelgate, which would put them right in it. For Chapelgate, it's the exact opposite. You want to force turnovers, be efficient on the offensive end, make 3-pointers, and then, but the same goes for them. Keep hitting from the free throw line. That would be important for Chapelgate right here. Draw up something good. Curley probably looking to come out another press here. Curley, even though they're up 7, their team identity has always been to press. Though down 30, they're up 30, they're going to press. Down 30, they're going to press. So won't be surprising if they come out and press. Maybe not a complete full court press, but at least some kind of man-to-man. It seems like they're going mostly a full court man-to-man. Just as simple as you can get right there. See if they trap anything off the inbound. Tipped. Carroll takes it. Back with the Boykin. He's just going to hold and he's going to take it out. Curley going to run some time off this clock here. Swinging. Curley calling for a 5 out here. Just trying to get all the space in the world here. Walter thought about it. Driving. Bring his head down right and good finish. Good finish. Just putting your mind to it. Just getting straight to the cup and nice right hand finish. It's Curley's lead up at 9 here. 2:10 left. Still in the press. Avoiding the foul. Floater no good. Out to Boykin. Boykin with the slam and puts Curley up to double digits for the first time in the fourth quarter. The Curley crowd finally get into it. Shot inside. Knocked away by Knapp, but it's going to be a foul call. Chapelgate will go to the line for 2, but dunked by Boykin energized Curley for the first time in a long time this game. Despite being up, Curley really hasn't been able to be into it. It's kind of been a sense of discomfort that Chapelgate's always been around, but that dunk by Boykin finally put them up double digits, and I'm not going to say it's over, but that's gonna help to make the lead almost near insurmountable. Chapelgate misses the second free throw here. Curley still at double digits at 10 here. Boykin just content to run the clock out, but he's going to drive inside. Pick up a foul call. Honestly, not the worst thing ever for Chapelgate. To maintain the minimal chance they have in this one, they're really going to need foul calls are going to be what they need. Curley's been inconsistent with the foul line, as Boykin misses the first one. Chapelgate started off the game with a poor shooting, but got hot in the second and third quarter. Is gonna really need to muster all the strength they can get right here. As Boykin misses the second free throw. Looking, dribbling inside, basket scored. Lead cut 62-54. Surprisingly, they're not going to trap Carroll here. They were trapping in the third quarter, but you think when it mattered, down 8 in the fourth, it'd be the first ones to trap. As Boykin goes with a nice reverse finish, putting Curley back up 10. every second seeming to decrease the odds that Chapelgate will make this comeback. Looking inside here. Swinging outside. Shot short, trying to trap Johnson here. Try to get the jump ball, but Johnson breaks away from it. As they foul Johnson here, he'll go to the free throw line for 2. Curley in the double bonus. With 46.4 here, Curley looking extremely likely to close this one out. As Johnson's first free throw is good and extends the Curley lead out to 11. Let him lead to come in for Knapp here with 46 seconds left. Knapp played a great game so far today. Really gave Curley the spark early, and they gave them constant defensive effort throughout the whole game. Second free throw is good by Johnson, extends the lead out to 12. Pass nearly taken away by Boykin. Wasn't able to keep it in bounds. Chapelgate will take it out of bounds. Got looked at a quick three-pointer here. Off back iron, no good. Odom to Johnson here. Chapelgate's still willing to foul here. This is the part that no one really likes. The team that's up by 12 knows. Both teams know the end result here, but just have to go with the pleasantries, the fouls. But these 33.6 seconds probably end up being 33 minutes. But I digress. Chapelgate, not really sure what you can draw up here. I'm not a great strategist, but I'm not sure what you can draw up here to get 12 points in 33.6 seconds, but I'd like to see them try. Curley just going to be simple, just not turning it over. And if they do, in fact, turn it over, not turning it over again and again and again and again, which is basically the only way this will be heading for another period. As Johnson goes to the free throw line here. Johnson's first free throw is good. Sending the Curley lead out to 13. Curley looking to win their 9th in a row right here. Chapelgate, another possibly tough loss here. Not the worst thing ever when you're in the middle of the conference. All wins kind of count. But new means cellar dwellers. As they're swinging it around, trying to get one last bucket here. Running under 20 here. Curley up 14. Looking pass inside. 68-56. Chapelgate's still in the press, but not going to do much. As Odom content to just run this out. As that will do it. As the seconds tick off the clock, and Curley will extend their winning streak to 9 games and remain firmly in first place of the MIAA B Conference Basketball Division. It was a tight one for a while. Curley started out hot. Second or third quarter really didn't play consistent. Let Chapelgate get in the game, but a solid ending, solid bookends to the game. As Curley's able to close this one out, 68-56. And for me, Alex Petter, Noah Sains, Ricky Gauntz, and Evan, this is me. This is Friars Nation signing off.